Okay, so I apologize I sound like shit in this and the next video. I'm sick as fuck. This isn't targeted at specific people who make this content, rather criticizing the entire content genre as a whole. JPEG content, and to an extent PNG tubing in typical short context, is a genetic dead end. Mainly focused on what you would see as the typical JPEG type content, as it doesn't seem as adaptable as PNG. However, if you stick to shorts, there isn't much different between the two. JPEG content came from Vince and people like him around the start of 2022. The entire joke behind it is that Vince said it's better because it's a JPEG. Most people who make this type of content are essentially shorter form versions of what we would have seen in the CSGO commentary community during 2014 and 16. However, utilizing YouTube shorts, so instead of Leafy saying you're retarded for 10 minutes, you have a person with a screenshotted image saying you're retarded for a single minute. This is sort of the problem with the genre as a whole. It's meant to be commentary in a space that doesn't have much room for it. Content can only be 1 minute long on YouTube, so delivering an actual criticism is harder, and most people would rather just resort to saying kill yourself throughout the entire minute. You're encouraged to cut the content down and remove context to be more entertaining, but you lose your staying power. CSGO content didn't stick around much longer after its initial hype, which is showing similarities to the JPEG style content. It couldn't keep people around very long because each video could have essentially the same script, and people would lose interest due to the repetitiveness. This even being the creators themselves, not just the viewer. There were some notable creators who came out of that time frame, however they don't make nearly the same content they used to at their rise, opting to do either streaming or more genuine commentary and analysis videos. As of recently, the roasting of PNGtubers, which is how most JPEG creators got their start, has died off in popularity. So either creators have went to doing more reaction-style videos to other content entirely, or sticking to the roasting but moving on to easier targets like Topper Guild, who I do fucking agree are annoying. The JPEG community is full of people who are being edgy for the sake of being edgy to capitalize off a trend, and it's led to infighting between some of its members. Generally doesn't seem like it will last much longer in the same context as we think of right now. PNGtuber content suffers from a similar issue. I don't really enjoy making shorts. However, I do think it has more staying power as someone creates an actual personality instead of just being a dick. So you may be able to transfer this into some areas like streaming. Due to the JPEG community's lack of transferability, it seems like it will only get more extreme and eventually just fizzle out on its own due to the drama that will eventually surround it. A lot of JPEG creators have ended up getting bored and stopped making content or swap genres. The ones that stay tend to end up being the extremists. Multiple JPEG tubers regularly copyright strike videos being harsh on them, along with encouraging doxing of those they don't like, because it's the current trend to not like said person. As a quick closing statement, I'm making a generalization. There are some people in the JPEG community who are not assholes, and also do not suffer from some of the issues I see. This is meant to be a general analysis.